In 2016, I had this idea to ride boosted boards with my friends from one side of California all the way to the other. So being the audacious son of a that I am, I emailed Boosted Board and tried to sell this idea to them. I explained to them that this could be the biggest PR stunt of the year, and that all we would need from them is for them to lend us a couple of boosted boards. I had some guy named Mark or Max or something like that. Maybe it was Quantavian.
Wow.
They emailed back and said, "Hey man, I'll forward this to the director of marketing." And we never heard back. So I emailed again, and again, and again, and never heard back. So here I am. It's 2019. I still haven't heard back from Boosted Board, but I do have a little bit more money, a little bit more resources, and I'm even more audacious than I was in 2016. Woo! By the way, you're gonna hear a lot of those in the video. Woo! So seeing that Boosted Board hasn't gotten back to me since then, I decided that I would self-fund this trip. I texted the only guy that I knew that would be up for this, and that was my cousin, Jack. Jack and I go on trips like this every single year, only this one would be a little bit different. Jack lives in North Carolina and I live in Georgia, so I booked flights, a hotel room, and a rental car. And seeing that Boosted Board hadn't agreed to sponsor this trip, we only had one Boosted Board and 2 extended range batteries, which are not really legal to fly on a plane, but we did figure that out. TSA. Now there's a lot of footage here, so I'm gonna stay on standby and help explain. As far as like leaving, so we're gonna finish tonight at 11 o'clock in Malibu.
Yeah.
And then we need to get to San Francisco, which is how far of a drive? Did you check?
6 hours. We'd get to San Fran at 5.
Right.
And we wouldn't sleep.
Yeah.
But you're not going to be able to ride a boosted board for 20 hours and 3 hours of sleep.
I think I could. I don't want to think about it too much. I think we just need to do it.
Yes, I know. You say do it until you're 8 hours into it and you're like, holy shit, I want to myself.
It's like a marathon. They talk about when marathon runners hit that wall. I feel like I'm going to hit the wall like an hour in. I don't even have Here's the thing. It's a miracle we got the board here. Those stupid batteries.
Yeah.
We have to do it.
Yeah, it's just like like in order to accomplish this, it requires like inhuman levels of energy.
Sure. Which
I have no idea how to acquire that kind of energy. So do I buy a 24-pack of Red Bull and just be absolutely blown out for the next like 4 days? Like I guess.
So what do you think? We send it or no?
Yeah, I feel like we send it, and if we fail, but I can't think like that, or else we'll never go the full 200. Yeah, I think we just do it. I need to buy a case of Red Bull.
It is 6:30 in the morning. We just arrived in San Francisco. We're about to pass through the toll booth.
I don't have fast track.
So, against all odds, we got the Boosted Board through TSA. We've got extra batteries. I've got a whole backpack full of anything you can need. Jack, right here, is gonna be driving the Ford Fiesta. Holy shit, that's a nice car. Anyway, we are right here at the Golden Gate Bridge. We are going to take this area and go all the way over to Lake Tahoe, which is about 220 miles away. And I think we have the app tuned out to where, based on my weight, based on distance, based on aggressiveness of driving, we should be able to go 10 miles at a time for a period of about 200 to 220 miles. We probably have a combined total of 4 hours of sleep, but we're just gonna hit it anyway. What is it? This is a small step for Boosted Board and a large step for mankind. You like that? Shout out Jack for driving 24 hours to make this possible as a support car. I'm gonna head that away. I'll see you guys on the other side of the bridge. Later. This was a emotional experience. I told Jack when I got off the bridge that I almost cried going across the bridge because I had waited so long for this moment to start this journey, and this was that moment. Dude, that unreal. Unreal. Next, we made our way around the San Francisco Bay and began the first 100 miles of the trip. I call this the good times, and if you're wondering why, you won't be wondering for long.
So we've gone way above sea level since we started. You can see the water way down there.
Oh, so fast.
Woo!
I bet you're going electric.
I am electric, yeah.
Damn, dude.
Let's go!
3 hours in. I've had to wrap my shirt around my neck. I didn't wear any sunscreen. Shouldn't be surprised by that. But we are out here. Woo! There's nobody on any of these roads. It's just a boy on a board and a boy in a freaking Ford Fiesta. So we're making some strong progress. Morals are high. And then this happened.
Electronic longboard.
Oh my gosh, dude. This guy right here was the most dad-like dad I have ever met in my entire life. He asked so many specific questions. Let me correct that. So many dad questions.
What size batteries you guys running? Like drill batteries or something? What kind of amps?
Man, amp power.
Yeah.
Limited slip? No belt drive?
Tires you got.
Dude, this guy's crazy.
Don't tighten the up so much, you're gonna be taking it off again.
He had a box turtle in the passenger seat of his Gator.
That's a pretty big one. We started at the Golden Gate Bridge this morning, and
He's been riding it the whole way.
I've been riding it all day. Dead
Dude,
serious.
he cannot believe it.
When I was a kid, I literally rode my skateboard, but I got off my bus stop there and
my gosh, dude.
Sure.
You guys got them for sale right now?
Boostedboard.com. Boostedboard, if you don't freaking sponsor us after that one, holy shit, dude.
Holy shit, dude.
That was crazy. And we are back in the game. Current stats are we have been going for 2 hours and 41 minutes. It's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon right now. So we're just gonna keep going at it.
On the next run, I was going through these like sort of lower class suburban areas of California, and I noticed a lot of trash and like homelessness there.
It's kind of humbling. I think when people think of California, they think of this like highly prestigious, wealthy area to live in, but that is just not true for everywhere.
And now enters the bad times.
My legs are officially starting to get tired. I'm sitting here at another crosswalk. I feel like I've sat at 150 crosswalks today. I'm like thirsty and hungry. I'm thrungry. Doing this kind of feels like having a foot massager on high, and then it's also just like really boring. So it's like a foot massager for hours, and then you have to watch paint dry. I'm basically just like standing for 24 hours. Oh. Dude.
Oh.
I need sunscreen. My body is completely destroyed. I don't really know what to do. It hurt, the sun hurts so badly. This is not fun.
I realize here that I'm getting into a pretty bad headspace, and I have a little powwow with myself to to pull myself out of it.
I'm realizing that I can either keep feeling the way that I feel and not do this, or I can get a better attitude and finish this thing. Because we're not even close right now. And I want to finish this. There's no one here. I'm on a road trip by myself. There's no one to hype me up. So I gotta hype myself up. Woo! I didn't come all the way out here with my board, my batteries, my pride.
Just to be a quitter.
Let's go, Eric! Don't be a little boy! Dude, I had a little moment out there with myself. I'm ready to go. This is game over.
But we only got 140 miles left to go, baby. Easy.
So we continue to hit the road in Middle California, covering some serious distance. We end up making our way right into downtown Sacramento, California.
Sunset over here. Your boy right here.
104 miles left to go.
Look at this thing. Oh! And we are on our way out of Sacramento. Currently 82.9 miles in, 95.9 miles done. All right, we're at 105, 12 hours and 18 minutes into it.
And then it got to like 10:30 at night. There were these animals out there. I thought that they were bobcats, but they're definitely just deer.
There's these animals out here staring at me. It's like bobcats.
And after that, I just sort of start to digress into a state of the best thing that I could call it is delusion. At this point, I haven't slept for like 48 hours, so a lot of what I'm about to say does not make sense, but I'll just let you guys get a good laugh out of this.
Does a sane man live in California? Because everybody's sleeping. I'm at the point right now where I'm starting to like see things. Bro, honestly, I don't know what's happening right now. I'm just listening to the maps. I'm out here on a freaking board by myself. How did I get here? Yeah,
I don't know if this is good that I'm not here. And eventually at like 4, we crashed. All right, it's 6:20, 6:30 a.m. Took probably a 2.5 hour nap last night. I did not want to get back on the board. Dude. All right, we're at 121.9 miles.
We're at 135.5.
So here we are, we've got some sleep. We've got some serious progress. We've only got like 30 miles left to go. And then the maps tells us to get on the freeway.
Yeah. It's a highway. But like that's what the bike directions say to go on. It's like the road that leads into Nevada, which is like the loneliest road in the United States. But right now it's not lonely, like so crowded.
Okay.
Dude, it is actually putting me on the highway.
All right, so this stretch right here was by far the most beautiful, the most exhilarating. Oh, look at this view.
Look at this.
Nobody out here right now. But it was also the most dangerous, the most difficult, and I think in the words that Jack used, the most demoralizing part of the entire trip.
Absolutely demoralizing.
This is so dangerous. So dangerous. Why did they take me on the highway? I feel like I'm gonna get hit by something. Woo! This is probably the scariest thing I've ever done in my life.
That's the scariest thing I've ever done in my life.
Oh, my feet hurt. My head hurts. I'm exhausted. I do not want to be doing this anymore.
So stressful.
As you can see here, we just continue to make progress. We're going uphill. We're going further. So I think we have about 35 miles left. We have 23 miles left. This is the hardest view I have ever worked for. And then all of a sudden we get to the top of this mountain. It's not a hill. This thing is a mountain. Basically this mountain is stop and go traffic because they actually have to instruct people on how to safely go down the side of the mountain. And then when I pulled up on an electric skateboard, I was immediately stopped, but I did do some massaging. I explained to them that we're trying to set this world record for the longest distance ever covered on an electric skateboard.
Longest time on an electric skateboard.
And that we came all the way from San Francisco, and this is our last stop.
All the way from San Francisco.
I'm getting a little bit more buy-in from them, and then all of a sudden the lady gets her radio out. She radios down to her counterpart on the bottom of the hill and says, hey, we got a kid on an electric skateboard. I need you to stop traffic until this kid makes it safely all the way down the mountain on the skateboard.
Thank you guys. Oh my gosh, I told them that we're setting a world record and they shut down the entire road. They're not sending any more traffic down. I'm the only person on this road right now. Woo! Wow! Oh my gosh! What a freaking reward for all the work. Just wide open, dude. Oh my gosh.
It was like this perfect weather, the perfect place. It felt like you were flying down the hill. And Jack had actually texted me before to let me know that Harrah's was the state line.
We have made it into downtown Tahoe, and the welcome to Nevada sign is right there. All right, we are crossing the state line. Woo! Oh. So we are in Nevada. We crossed the state line. I think the total trip was somewhere around 200 miles. Jack drove the entire way. Trip's not possible without Jack. And without his help.
I basically made like stops for him. He'd like stop then and then get like water, and I'd get him food and like massage him, like slap him up a little bit.
We probably seem underwhelmed. I think that's just, we are so exhausted. We're going off of almost no sleep. We've been doing this for, I think the trip total to like 22, 24 hours. A lot of resources, time, money went into this trip. So if you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed Jack's beautiful face, go ahead and give a subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share with somebody who would enjoy. That's pretty much it. I'm leaving.